St. Jimmy's coming down across the alleyway, up on the boulevard like a zip gun on parade. Lights up a silhouette, he's just a buttonette, coming at you on the count of 1, 2.
Hey guys, it's Cricket Forever 123, and this is going to be my Pking guide for range tanking in Bounty Hunter Worlds. +1 items, always do +1 items. I've been looking forward to making this guide, so let's get straight into it. Minimum requirements for this would be like 85 range, 65 defense, and 1 mil. 1 mil to get you pretty much started off, I guess, or something to fall back on if you die a few times. Recommended requirements is 90 plus range, 75 plus defense, 3 mil to have maybe more money, I guess, 94 mage, and around 87 magic for the magic potion, and vengeance, which is for vengeance, and lunar diplomacy is also required for the lunar spellbook, which is what the vengeance spell is contained in. Okay, I'll give a brief overview on the Bounty Hunter Worlds. Basically, you either kill your target or you kill someone else, which is called a rogue kill. To get a target, you need to have at least half the bar of your Bounty Hunter target likelihood bar filled. The more it's filled, the more likely you are to get a target. Your drops decided on your EP. The more you've got of EP, the better your drop usually is. If it's a rogue kill, then you have to be risking 76k, and the person you killed have to be risking 76k. If it's not a rogue kill, then it doesn't really matter. Okay guys, so this is your mediocre defense bonus, mediocre range bonus, and the really cheap gear that you could possibly wear. It's an alright gear, but I don't really like it that much, I don't use it. I've done a comparison of the Rune Kite Shield and the Granite Shield, and as you can see, the Rune Kite Shield is much better for range tanking, except the Granite Shield has a much higher range defense bonus, but that's only if you're versing a range tanker. Okay, so this is your risk. It's quite low, only 290k, so you're pretty good there. You're not going to lose too much if you die. Okay guys, this is my favourite setup. It's got the Thorax helm, which you're going to keep, so that's all good. It's got a nice high defense bonus for everything. Really surprisingly high range attack bonus, considering that you are using the Thorax helm, so yeah, it's really good all round. Okay guys, so this is the risk. It's even lower than the other setup, which is worse than this one, so this is probably the best setup that I reckon. Okay, so this is the really high defense bonus and the low range attack bonus because of the Granite Shield. You've got the Rune Plate skirt, you've got the Thorax helmet, all lowers your range attack, and this is a good This is a good setup in a way, and it's also kind of a bad setup as well. Okay, so this is your risk. It's not as high as a lot of the other ones. It's in between actually, I think, for the high defense one, so it's alright, I guess. Okay guys, so this is the high range attack bonus and low defense bonus, but when you think about it, it's +4 more than the Thorax helm setup, so in a way, definitely use the Thorax helm setup more over this one. Okay, so this is the risk. It's only 252k, so it's in the middle of the 4 setups that I've showed you. Okay, so this is the inventory you're going to want to use for range tanking, only for range tanking. You can use a super defense, a ranging potion, a prayer potion, and an anti-fire potion. Only bring the anti-fire potion if you're versing a ranger to stop them for their Dragon Bolt E specs to happen on you. You want 10 vengeance class if you have it, and then just fill the rest up with shark. Recently I've been using Sarabrews, so you would replace the super defense with the Sarabrew and then add in a super restore as well. Okay, so finally we can get started on PKing. Okay, so basically you just want to cast your Vens as soon as you get out there, so you don't have to wait 30 seconds to get back in. A really big pointer that I've learned to use, and most people do, is to use your F1 keys, your hotkeys, to change between your inventory, mage book, and prayer book, if you like. And it's much quicker, much easier, that sort of thing. And also it helps you with spec weapons as well, because you can have them ready before you hit. So basically you just want to walk around and try and find a fight. Now if you're in level 1 wieldy, then you can only kill people 1 level below your combat and 1 level above your combat. If you're in level 2, 2 levels below, 2 levels above. If you're in level 56, so it's 56 levels below, 56 levels above. This is the area you want to stick around, between level 1 and 20 wieldy, so you can still telly, and between the river and the other side of the hill, so you're still in non-multi combat. I just got rushed here, so you pretty much just want to stay calm, put steel skin, Hawkeye on. You want to pot up, range, then super defense, then anti-fire, only if you're fighting a range tanker, or a Sara Brew, super restore, then ranging pot. So you just want to keep on casting your vengeance every 30 seconds, or just kind of keep spam clicking it. So I didn't get that kill because he ran. So this is a kill I did get, so I'm just waiting for him to hit. So he hit, cast the vengeance again, and now go back to inventory, get ready to eat. So this kill went for quite a short amount of time. It's pretty easy. So he got another hit in there and I just killed him. So now you just pray melee, pick up your drop, and run to the ditch and home telly to Edgeville. So that's not a very good drop, but it's alright, I guess. So this is my target, finally. Is always pretty much a better loot, and he has a large yellow arrow on top of his head, which is kind of obvious. This kill's a little unusual because what happens is I don't end up getting the kills because someone else did more damage than me, and it didn't count as a target hill, which will happen sometimes because sometimes it gets a little glitchy. So I've killed him now, and I didn't get the drop. I just got my bolts. So now I asked him to fight me again. So he did. Oh well, I kind of asked for a free kill, and then he said no, fight me again. So I did. So yeah, just practically just do the same thing. Make sure you aura'd him just to prove the point that you're better, which I did. He pulled out claws when I got to about half health. And in that situation, you don't want to panic, otherwise you're going to die. Just don't spam click the shark, otherwise if you safe up, they may run, because they'll get annoyed with you. So just try and keep your health above, like, sort of 40-ish, because the declaws can spec that pretty easy. He didn't have 99 strength. If he had 99 strength, I pretty much would have been dead. So just keep an eye on your prayer. He pulls out claws, I think, next hit. There you go. So as you can see, my health gets pretty low, but I just tanked it out and then ended up killing him because he was in the middle of switching, and then he tried to hit me. Bang, dead. So I didn't get that good a loot for the 39 EP, but for a target kill, it's alright, I guess. So it was 580k. Okay, so you can get pretty unique rewards from Bounty Hunter that you can only get from killing them. They have a fixed price, and you can just trade them instantly to Mandrith, I think his name is, in Edgeville Bank. So these are a list of prices. Pause the video if you want to see them all. So you just need to use him on this guy here. He's hard to miss because he's really fat and big, and he's pretty rebellious. So yeah, just tell him that you'll sell him to him, and you'll get quite a fair bit of money. Okay, so now we've reached my mini EP guide. So this, all you need is a dragon dart, a seed that's worth over 75k, or it could be like 70k, and you just bring a few coins to add up the risk. So basically, I'm keeping the dragon dart, but I'm risking the seed. But what's going to happen is when someone attacks me, I'm going to throw the dragon dart at them, lose it, and then I'll keep the seed. So I'm risking until I get attacked, when I'm going to die, and then I'm not risking when I die, so I don't lose anything. Okay, so as you can see, I've dropped the dragon dart, and I'm keeping the snapdragon seed, so I'm risking until I get attacked, and then I'm not risking. There is one downfall about this, is that you can, if someone has a Zamorak Godsword and specs you, you'll get frozen, and then you won't be able to attack, so then you'll lose the seed. I'm just showing you some good spots to EP. So basically just go in corners of place, don't go in a busy area where everyone's going to attack you, go to places where no one is. So also try and camouflage in with your surroundings. So on the minimap, if there's a white place on the minimap, try and get there, because then your white dot on the minimap will camouflage in with it. That's what I try and do anyway. Okay, so when you head out there, just basically unweld your dragon dart, and just so in case if someone attacks you, like a one-itemer, you don't throw it at them and then you have to go straight back to the bank. If someone's really downing you, like they're not a one-itemer, then just drop it. So when you get to your spot, just rest, or well, weld the dragon dart first. Make sure auto retaliate's on. Then, yeah, rest again. and then you just basically sit back and wait for your EP and wait for your target. Okay, so here's an example of someone's attempted to kill me to get loot because they know I'm EPing, and I've thrown the dragon dart at them and I've kept the seed and I've only lost 3k or something. So that's really good. Okay, a nice tip is to use low detail, which is to really just reduce lag, and it really does work very well. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. I just wanted to say Pking is a really good way of making money, and it's a really fun thing to do, so definitely give it a shot. If you don't have the skill level required yet, I'm going to put in annotations to lead you to a simple 1 to 99 range guide and red chin chomping guide if you've already got 80 range or so, to just get you to that required level that you want for Pking to effectively PK. So yeah, again, thanks for watching, and please comment, rate and subscribe.